So this is something that is pretty new and pretty cool that I wanted to show a demo of. So back when we started to see that Bootstrap ClojureScript was going to actually be a thing, I started thinking about macros, and I wrote a blog post that basically was hypothesizing about what would happen if you tried to write macros that would be portable between Clojure and the two different variants of ClojureScript, the one that you would run by building stuff from the JVM, and the one that would be bootstrapped. So I wrote some macros that, in particular, this macro here has a little bit that would work in the bootstrap mode, if you will. And I was able to, back then, test it on Clojure for the JVM and ClojureScript for the JVM. And now, for the first time, we can actually try this stuff. Things have progressed to the point where we can try it with Bootstrap ClojureScript. So I'm going to make a source directory, and in that I'll make a foo directory to hold these files. And then I'm just going to copy these two files in there. Whoops. Let me copy the right thing. So this is the macros file. And the same thing for the main core namespace. All right. So these exercise all the host interop possibilities that you could have on these three different platforms, if you will. And then I'm going to start up the Plonk REPL. It's a bootstrapped ClojureScript REPL that uses just JavaScript core, so there's no JVM involved at all. And I'm going to tell it to use this source directory as my source directory. Okay, so now it's running, and you can see that it works. All right, so now the trick is, if I require this core namespace, it'll actually go to disk and read that stuff in. I've hooked in things into JavaScript core to let it do file I/O, to let it actually satisfy the reads that the compiler wants to do when you do a require. So now that stuff's been loaded, and now if I execute this command here, I should get the right answer. So that's pretty cool. That's the first time we've seen that actually working, or at least the first time I've seen that working all the way through. So this hypothetical stuff here with macros actually excitingly turned out to be true, and then it's kind of nice. And one more cool thing, let's see. Yeah, that's kind of a new thing too. I don't know what that means yet, but that's kind of nice. All right, thanks for watching.